Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's the 13th of January and I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you this morning?
Very well, thank you. And a nice, bright, sunny day, though pretty cold outside.
Yep, it's continuing the trend. Every day we do the podcast together, it's sunny. We've got a whole load of interesting news out this morning. Let's start with some appointments at Caracal Gold.
Yes, Caracal being a VSA client here, also the London-quoted Kenya gold miner. They've appointed a new CFO and the new Kalimapesa mine site manager. Ryan Lombard will be general manager of the Kalimapesa mine. He's a qualified mining engineer with 25 years experience, and more recently with IAM Gold's Rosabel Gold Mines operation in South America. And then Paul Reeves, who is a chartered accountant, has joined as the CFO of the company, and most recently he was at the head office for Endeavour Mining here in London.
Yeah, well, with all the growth and development programs they've got going on, strengthening the team, so they've got a better chance of executing their strategy is a logical step. So this is all good news. Moving on, we've got some drill results out from another VSA client, Prime Mining. Paul, what's out there?
Yes, that's right. TSX listed Prime Mining, also Shanghai Mining Club member, Mexico Gold Silver Explorer on the Los Reyes project there in Mexico. These assay results from drill holes from the program last year, and specifically on the Noche Buena zone, which is the southernmost of the deposits on the central structure of 2.3 kilometers in length. Nice examples of mineralization here, showing almost 20 meters of true width, grading almost 2 grams gold and 2 ounces of silver per ton. And also assay results like 4 grams gold and 7 grams silver over 2.5 meters within a 13-meter thick zone, which grades about 1.3 grams per ton gold. So very nice numbers. They're already well into phase 2 drilling with about a quarter of that program done, with 50,000 meters of drilling planned by the end of October of 2022. So making good progress here, and we can expect numbers like this coming out in the future here on a regular basis.
Yeah, I noticed the consistency of the silver assays here in this batch of results. When they'd acquired the project, there was a bit of a gap in the silver assays in the historic data set. So a big focus at the Noche Buena drilling in particular in this first phase was to try and fill those gaps in. So that looks like it'll be an extra increase in the resource when that does come through on the silver side, which is all positive and extra.
Yes, that's right. And specifically with silver, it hadn't been considered a part in past historic mineralization returns from the smelter. But the higher the silver values they can get in this drilling and so forth, the more likely this becomes milling grade material as opposed to just heap leach production scenario for Los Reyes. Numbers like these definitely pulling more and more material into milling grade output.
Yeah. And more assays to come, as you say, with phase 2 well underway. Okay, another Shanghai Mining Club member, Benchmark Metals, with assay results. Paul, what is the news there?
Yeah, significance there is these results out are from some holes on what they call the AGB deposit within their lawyer's property. It's one of several deposits that they're trying to define the limits of on now at lawyers because lawyers the compliant resource over 3.3 million ounces just in its first compliant numbers. And these results are essentially doing infill and extension drilling, specifically on AGB. We're looking at 95 meters at 3 grams gold and 600 grams silver, and also 41 meters at 1.9 grams gold and 122 grams silver as a representative in this latest set of numbers. Uh, the report today was on 22 drill holes, and they have already decided to go ahead with a winter drilling program because the project is road accessible, even though in the Yukon. So they want to move on this as quick as possible because it's going to be big, it's going to be thick, it's definitely bulk mineable sort of story coming out here.
Yeah, and after a period of sort of stable share price performance, now with new assays coming through, perhaps that's going to lead to a new leg higher. Okay, one other set of exploration results this morning I wanted to have a look at was Cassiar Gold. We spoke about them last week, and they've had some more assays out.
Yes, Cassiar Gold TSX listed, working there in the Cassiar mining district of BC. Specifically, these are the last drill holes of last year's program on the current Taurus bulk mineable near surface gold deposit in the north of the property. And the key one I want to point out here is hole 139, which is 150 meters at 0.65 grams gold from 11 meters down hole. Key point of that is it's steps outside the current resource envelope and outside the current pit model by 100 meters to the south. So already demonstrating a nice extension that they can follow up on for next year. And they have said that they plan to have a bigger drill program on Taurus for this coming year. And we have yet to see the drill assays yet from the south of the property on the high-grade vein targets.
Yeah, that's a really exciting extension result. Anything else before we finish, Paul?
Just to say, we had fourth quarter numbers out from Atalaya Mining where they had some pretty good copper performance there, but their guidance for 2022 is a little bit cautious because they're kind of worried about power costs there in Spain and whether or not they'll have to do some milling curtailment in order to try to address that on a daily and weekly basis as a result. And the other point being on Tharissa Mining, the South Africa chrome and PGM producer, with record quarter-on-quarter improvements in production for both chrome and PGMs for that company.
There we go. Thanks very much for your thoughts, Paul. We'll speak again soon.
Very good. See you then.